And welcome back. And of course, every Saturday morning we look forward to the segment. It's Dale's Under 18s. Here's Dale.
Go on, you Dick. Thanks very much, mate. Winchelsea took on East Geelong on the weekend. Winchelsea 8-10-58, beat East Geelong 6-8-42. Goal kicks for the Winchelsea side. Sawney with 2, Bortavalis, Cameraman, Holmes, Fincham, Harrison and Hart, all with 1 apiece. We'll mention them all this week. We don't kick too many, but they've done it well this week. Better players there. McLaren, Harris, Hart and Kelly. For East Geelong, 4 of them got 2. Ansom, Gorham, Thompson, McDonald and Cotwick, all their goal kickers there. Better players there, Forum, Cameron, McDonald and Davey. North Geelong took on the Belmont Lions. North Geelong 29-16, 190, defeated Belmont 5-4-34. Miller 8, Hope 6, Joes and Eels 4, Podner and Gasper 2 each. Obviously a couple of other players getting goals there. Better players there, War, Wright, Eels and Miller for all the Belmont Lions. Fry with 3, Cleal and Praviti, and better players there, Patterson, Thorpe, Cleal and Thompson. Final game here because Inverleigh had a forfeit over Cry on the weekend, and the Werribee side took on Thompson. Werribee 13-18, 96, defeated Thompson 8-7, 55. Boyd with 3, Keisha, Jacoby, Wilson, Hamilton with 2. No better players listed in their report. And for Thompson, Humphrey with 3, Finlay Wallace, Featherston, Gardner, Walton and Randall all 1. Better players there, Darragh, Suitors, Gardner and Hyder. So with 1 round remaining, North Geelong again will remain on top on 64. As you can see there, Inverleigh on 60, Bannockburn 56, Werribee 52, Belmont Lions 36 and the Thompson Tigers just outside on 32. But this week they play North Geelong, so their chances of making it into that top 5 are very, very remote. Would have to beat North Geelong and beat them convincingly, Dick. But other games, Winchelsea take on Inverleigh, Bannockburn got East Geelong at home, North Geelong at home to Thompson and Werribee Central's at home to Inverleigh. And Corio with the bye. Blake Miller, so far 110 goals. Following week's finals, Dick, and we're all geared up for that. Don't worry about it.
I reckon that's pretty exciting stuff, Dale. We're certainly looking forward to the finals action, which all starts next Saturday out at St Albans Park. We'll talk a bit more about that later on. But fantastic indeed. We're looking forward to the under-18s immensely, Dale, and Dale will be back again next week. Now, as I said in the first segment, we have a very special guest on the show this morning. Now, there's a lot of gags going around of this bloke, but I can set the record straight. This man has been around football now spanning 3 centuries, and that is absolutely gospel, because you know the big fella wouldn't lie to you. 1895 he played his first game for Stonehaven, and then he moved across there and they folded. I don't know what happened there, but he finished up at the Bannockburn Tigers, and of course he is the absolute living legend of the Bannockburn Tigers. The one and only former president, life member, he's everything to that club, Billy Calday. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Dick.
And it's nice to see you up and about. Now, what time did the Grace McCullough bus drop you off here this morning, mate? We have been cracking that gag for a few years now, haven't we, mate? We get a bit of mileage out of it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. No, pretty early, Dick.
Pretty early?
Yes.
The soup's going all right and everything like that, and they're wiping your chin for you and all that sort of stuff, having a great time out there. We'll set the record straight once and for all. Billy is not at Grace McCullough. We're going to set it straight after all these years. Billy lives very nicely at home with a lovely rosemary in his lovely little house. I won't tell you which suburb because he might have a lot of people, a lot of fans all wanting to flock around to the house. But he lives a very, very quiet life, does young Bill. Now, Bill, tell us about the background. Now, I know that we've probably heard these stories before, but the folks out there would like to know a little bit about the Stonehaven Footy Club is where you started off, wasn't it? No, fair enough. This is bad television, Bill. Look at me. So where did you start your footy then?
In Cressy, Dick.
Correct. Just wanted to make sure you're on the ball. So where did the Stonehaven Footy Club come into the equation?
Well, the family moved from Cressy to Geelong.
Yes.
And I went to the Stonehaven Club.
Ah, right.
1953. And I stayed there till the club moved out in 1969 to Bannockburn. Bannockburn were temporarily in recess then, and we just talked to the right people, and the Bannockburn Football Club was reopened, and it took over everything that was the Stonehaven Football Club. We started with 1 senior team, no reserves, 1 under 18 and 1 under 15.
Strike. Oh, gee, that's unbelievable. Now, Of course, the Bannockburn Footy Club now has become an absolute powerhouse in footy. I mean, not going so well this year, but at the same token, they've done it all. They've been there, they've done that. But at the end of the day, you've got a magnificent community out there, a growing community, and of course, you've got plenty of kids coming through. And the future of the Bannockburn Footy Club is looking pretty good at the moment. And you've been out there a long time. How long were you president for?
17 years.
17 years. And you've seen some great personalities come and go, and there's some beauties out there. We've seen some great mates disappear from the fold. The Colonel, of course, was a great friend of us all, and of course there's some great people still out there. But gee, 17 years, Bill. I mean, that's great. And you're still on the committee?
Oh yes.
Oh,
yes.
Silly question, eh?
Still on the gate?
On the gate?
Still does his team in the gate.
yes,
Still
do
offers
that
his
too,
service
yes.
to me in the under-18s, mate, if we require him.
Well,
So-
Dale, you're obviously a great Bannockburn man as well. This man has been just a magnificent contribution to the Bannockburn Footy Club, hasn't he?
He certainly is, and people in clubs are made around people like Billy. And as I said, if we get a few more people coming through that can, as I said, it gets harder and harder. I suppose younger people don't want to take on the jobs that these people do. And as I said, Billy's on the gate from about 10 o'clock, I think, in the morning. As I said, he's always willing to offer his services to me, help me out, and it's just tremendous. And there's not enough of them around, Dick.
Yeah. So who's probably one of some of the best personalities you've seen around the Bannockburn Footy Club over the years?
Well, there's been quite a lot of them. Of course, there was the poor old Colonel was one, and Terry Ryan is another one.
Yep.
Alan Johns.
You got a bloke out there still. What's his name? He's a great Collingwood supporter, isn't he?
Yeah, Laurie Davies.
Laurie Davies, isn't he?
Poor old Laurie,
What
is
a
he?
character, eh?
Oh yes. Yes.
He's really one of the nice blokes around footy, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah. No, he's a good Collingwood man too, which is good. Black and white man. Don't know he finished up at Bannockburn, Bill. Unbelievable.
Then we lost Sardi Sturgeon last week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, poor old Sardi, eh?
He passed on.
Yeah.
He's one of the legends of the
Yep.
Bannockburn Club.
Well, Bill, really great to have you in this morning, mate. Thanks for coming in. Now, I know we crack a few gags of edge, and I've been doing it for years, but one thing that you and I know, that we're great mates, and you do say to me, make sure you're hanging on me, don't you? You do say it to me, make sure you stick it right up me, Dick, and I really do, so I do. A lot of people out there think, gee, Dick's a bit hard on you, but we do it in great fun, and I'd say this when I speak, Bill, that you're great for local footy. You haven't got an enemy in local footy. Every club respects you. When you come out to the club, everyone knows who you are, and they're always happy to make your acquaintance and have a nice, quiet beer with you and a good laugh, mate. So all the best for many, many more long years at the Bannockburn Footy Club, and all the best to the Bannockburn Footy Club as well, mate.
Thank you very much, Dick.
Good on you, mate. Billy Caldo, the absolutely still breathing, living legend that hasn't spanned 3 centuries, but he's a great mate to local footy. We're going to take a small break. When we come back, we'll talk about all the action on this afternoon. Back after this.
Let's get into it all until the final.